Hey guys, so I have a crazy traumatic experience, story, whatever you want to call it, to share with you guys, and it is the reason for my lack of posts or videos, whatever, I don't know. The reason why I haven't posted a video in the last few days. My sister's a horse trainer, and we had a horse that she was training, and she went up to the barn to get him some, I think she was filling his water trough, I'm not sure. She was doing something, and I was actually in the pool with my nephew watching him while, she was working with this horse, and he got spooked by the dog that lives up the road, and he completely jumped this fence. I mean, he cleared it, and he took off. He was racing like down our road in our yard, and then he went up our neighbor's yard, which is a good quarter mile up the road from us. But the way the land is, you could see it. And he went all the way up his driveway, and which is up a hill. And on the way back down, he ran into this like giant. What am I holding? He ran into this giant furnace with a handle that was sticking out. I'm actually gonna post pictures of what he got hurt on and stuff on my blog, so make sure you check that out. The handle was sticking out, and it's pure, it's metal. It completely sliced him open. He had a cut that was from my fingertips to my whole arm, my whole entire arm, and I could stick my elbow inside of the wound, all the way up to my elbow inside of the wound. That's how deep it was. And it was by far the worst thing I have ever seen in my life. Poor baby. He's only 3 years old, and if you don't know anything about horses, that is still extremely young. Horses can live to be in their 30s. And we called the vet right away. He was coming out as fast as he could, and we were really scared we were going to have to put him down because, if he was just in so much pain and if he couldn't walk, that's what you have to do with horses. Horses, unfortunately. Also, we were scared he was going to die from losing so much blood before the vet got there. When we went back to look to see what he got cut on, because he was running around and we didn't know at first, we found it because there were chunks of fat and meat from where it went into him. At first, it completely impaled him like this, and then it just went all the way down inside. You could see it was the most traumatic thing ever. It completely severed one of his whole muscles in his legs and some tendons. But we finally got him to walk back to our house, which wasn't too far, but when you have an injury like that, it might as well be 100 miles away. And surprisingly, he wasn't limping at that point. We got him under a tree in some shade, and we got him to drink some water while we were waiting for the vet to get there. And the vet came out and looked at him, and we told him, whatever you think is best, we will do. If we want to try, if you think he needs to be put down, or if it can be fixed. The vet looked at it, and he has a lot of damage, but we're trying our best. So the vet actually put him to sleep in our front yard in some shade and did surgery on him right there. This poor baby has over 200 stitches in him. A lot of them you can't see, they're on the inside holding his muscles together, and then he has a whole bunch on the outside, and it's like, this cut is like this long. It's insane. And the vet did a magnificent job sewing him back together. Like, you honestly could not even tell, like, if you saw the injury beforehand. It was insane. And to make matters worse, after it first happened and we caught him and he was calmed down and we could see it, he was bleeding so much we had to put pressure on it. We had to get a towel and, put pressure on it. So I had just woke up. This was early in the day, and I know this is stupid, but I got in the pool without eating or drinking, so I was already really dehydrated and hot. Don't do that. Don't be like me. And I got out and I ran down the road to see the horse, and I was already exhausted, and then I ran back to the house to get a towel for him, and I almost passed out because from the heat and running, and it was like 100 degrees that day to make it all even better. It was just insane. After the vet stitched him up, we were waiting to see if they would all rip out when he stood up, and then if they did, we would probably have to put him to sleep. But surprisingly, they didn't. He only ripped one on the outside that we could see, and right now he's in a stall and he's being treated. We're not sure yet if he's ever going to be able to be ridden. If not, then we're just going to keep him. He can be a big baby dog, just be like a big dog and get loved on. It's just one of those freak accidents, and it was like the most awful thing I have ever seen in my life. And what was even worse is to see this poor horse who was still a baby in so much pain. But I mean, right now he's doing great. So I just wanted to explain to you guys why I didn't post videos on the days that I usually post, because I usually post every other day, and it's been a few days. But we were dealing with this hectic, crazy thing. But very new videos on the way. I actually cut my hair right here, and I made a video of it, so I'll be posting that very soon. I have to edit it. So make sure you check it out. Mwah! Thank you for watching.